Welcome to SPFL Extra. Do we still have a title race on our hands? Who's going to qualify for Europe? Who's on the way up and who's on the way out? It's Predictor time. Post your thoughts in the comments section below and we'll feature your best chat next time. And in the second half of the show, we'll take a look back at your best chat from last week's episode when we asked you about your favourite long-range wonder goals. And you can check out that video by clicking here. So Celtic are 8 points ahead of Aberdeen with 6 games to play. Do we still have a title race on our hands? For the first time in their history, Inverness Caledonian Thistle could be going to Europe. Can they hold on to that third spot? John Hughes in Europe. It's quite the image. Paul Hartley's men have done fantastic in securing a top 6 finish. My Sainties, we've been grinding out crucial wins exactly when we need them. If you throw into the mix Dundee United faltering after Gary Mackay-Steven and Stuart Armstrong have both departed, you've got to ask, out of this Tayside trio, who's going to come out on top? St Mirren look all but destined for the drop. But let's take a look at that battle to avoid the final playoff spot. Ross County have been in magnificent form of late and are unbeaten in 9 games. Can they pull the likes of Thistle, Killie or even Accies into the mire? Last week's show was all about long-range monster strikes and there appears to be some sort of confusion as to what a long-range strike actually is. Nakamura, Lawson, Davidson, Mulgrew. Now, these are all belters, but long-range? I'm not convinced, and neither is Charlie. We're talking a minimum of 35 yards, folks, not under, over. Total HD Football gets us started out on the right footing by saying, what about Stevie May's goal in last year's League Cup against Hamilton? That's more what we're talking about. I love you, Stevie. Robbie Fleming says, what about Ian Davidson's goal versus Ross County? It was an absolute belter, had flames coming off of it. George O'Boyle's lob in the '98 season versus Motherwell is Stanley Yelnut's pick. Absolutely sublime. Yes, pal, so you figured it out. That is a wonder goal. Battered. SPS Gaming 187 says, what about John Ryken's squiggler against Celtic? Left Artur Boruc utterly stranded. Pal, Artur Boruc has been stranded ever since he first strapped on a pair of gloves. 81 Air W says, what about Johnny Hayes' absolute belter against Celtic last year? And bang! That's a wonder goal. Thank you. Callum Morrison says that Carrie Arneson's beauty against Dundee United is the best goal that he's ever seen. See, that's what I'm talking about. That is an absolute belter. And Extra has gone global. This time we've got a comment in from Ulysses Gonzalez as he says, why not check out Osvaldo Martinez's goal for Team America in the Mexican League? Right, boys and girls, let's do that then. Click here to see it. Robert Mitchell wants to draw our attention to Aleem Ozturk's belter in the Edinburgh Derby. Says it was only a brief highlight. Well, Robbie, let me tell you, that's been in almost every episode, and in the long range belter episode, it was the opening video. And yes, it was an absolute beast of a goal. Sadly, folks, that's all we have time for this week. To ensure you don't miss any details on these vital end of season battles, the first thing you've got to do is comment below and give us your Premiership predictions. The second thing you've got to do is subscribe here to the SPFL YouTube channel. I'll see you next week, folks.